Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Corpus. I'm one of the band directors at Paredes Middle School. Today I'm going to be introducing to you guys the trombone, just a few things. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So the first thing that I want for you to know is that the trombone is part of the brass family, and all these other instruments that you see, I'm going to go ahead and get my pointer out. All of these instruments that you see are part of the brass family. In band, we have three families. We have the woodwind family, which is your flute, clarinet, saxophone, oboe, bassoon. You have brass, the brass family, which is what you see in front of you. And then you also have the percussion family. And let's go ahead and move on. So now I'm going to show you a brief video about the trombone's history. As you know, all these instruments have a lot of history. Some of them are longer than others, but this is just a very small clip about it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look.
Used in churches and religious settings to double the voices to keep everybody on key and on pitch. At the same time, though, the trombone has this vocal quality. It also has a loud and boisterous quality. And so it was oftentimes used in marching bands, in military bands, and for a variety of street parties. So kind of the two extremes of human experience, let's say, the heavenly and the hellish. When classical composers started to bring the trombone into classical music in concert settings, the first times that they would bring them in is oftentimes to represent thunder or the voice of the devil. This was the case with Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Yeah, and so I'm going to go ahead and pop up back here. So just so you know, yes, the trombone has been used in many ensembles and orchestras, performances to demonstrate evil or darkness. It's definitely got that powerful sound to it. Okay. Now, how to make a sound on the trombone. So what you're gonna want to know is that you need to make a buzzing sound with your lips. Okay. And the next slide is going to show you a demonstration of how buzzing works. And what that essentially is you bring your lips together, you breathe in, and you push out, and it'll create that type of sound. Okay, almost like you're blowing your nose and then air comes out. So just think of it like that. Whenever I do a instrument drive or something, I'll have you say stuff like, say Eminem, breathe, and then you push the air out and we're gonna try to get that buzz as best as we can. Okay, let's move on. Now here's an example, a video of an example of buzzing. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look.
Same way. Now to do that, you need to take a big breath, put your lips together like you're going to kiss somebody, and you blow. Matilda, could you try that? Big breath, sitting nice and straight, lips together. Good girl. And once again. That's fantastic. Now Matilda, once you can do that, you can buzz tunes like this.
Okay, and so yeah, so the teacher definitely does a great job of demonstrating what she's wanting. She wants her to sit up tall. She wants her to bring her lips like this. Not a pucker. I don't know if you caught that, but she doesn't want you to pucker your lips, okay? So yeah, so that's what buzzing is the vibration of the lips when they're together and the air is moving past them, okay? So that is the goal when playing any kind of brass instrument. Oops, excuse me. The different types of trombones. Now let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to start from the lowest sounding and work our way up towards the highest. First one is the contrabass. Sorry, there's that one. And now the bass trombone in G. Awesome. The bass trombone in B flat. Okay. And this is the trombone that you will be playing at Paredes, okay? Take a look at it. It's got a beautiful sound. So yeah, so one thing that I want for you to know as well is that the trombone, compared to the other brass instruments, you use slide to change the sound as well as your embouchure and the air direction, but it's a sliding instrument, which means that you got to move your hand forward and back to change the pitch. So I like to think of it like a guitar or a string instrument, violin, cello. When you move your finger along the fingerboard, it's going to change the pitch. So it's similar in that sense, okay? But yeah, it is the only instrument in the brass family that uses a slide and not keys, okay, or valves. Let's go ahead and move on to the next video. Here's the piccolo trombone in B flat. Very good. So there are other trombones, but we're not gonna, we'll be here all day if I show all the other trombones, okay? But yeah, that's the smallest one. Now here are some professional performances of the trombone. Okay, and here's another performance. Awesome. And now it's use in marching bands, in this case DCI. Okay, and that brings me to the end of our discussion about the trombone. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us. Here's all of our contact information from our band department. You have Mr. Heffler, who's the head director of our band department. I am one of the associate directors, Mr. Luis Corpus, and then we also have Mrs. English, who's another assistant band director as well. Please feel free to email us if you have any questions, and we'll be happy to help you. And I'll see you in band class. Take care.